Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Dog here, and oh my goodness, it has been so long since I've made a video, and like not counting streams, an actual video, and I really wanted to do this. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but trying to balance school, work, and YouTube, you know, it's pretty hard. But yeah, as you can see, I'm only Prestige 1, but I'm going to talk about the current state of Black Ops 4 Zombies, and if and how it can be fixed. We're going to ready up here. And this is basically, I'm going to be playing and talking, and I was thinking of doing this as a stream, but then I was like, I feel like it would do better as a video, because people could pause it, people could do whatever, you know? And I know everyone has done this video already. Milo has done it like 3 different times. JC did it not too long ago. Frenzy's been talking about this a lot, but I need to talk about this. Black Ops 4 Zombies, you know? It's getting a lot of hate. Some of it is necessary. Some of it's not necessary. And I'm speaking my mind in this, guys. Just wanted to make that clear. Just give me a second to fix something with here. Cut that out. Yeah. But, yeah. So some of it's necessary. Absolutely. You know, the blue screens, they needed to be fixed. But a lot of this is unnecessary. And I'm not going to rant about this game because I feel like that's not a good thing to do. If you just rant, the developers aren't going to, like, they're not going to watch this video. Anyway, I know that, but they're not going to take you seriously if all you're doing is saying, this game is crap, don't play it, or I want a refund. You know, they're not going to take your review or whatever serious. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit. But, yeah, they're not going to take it serious, right? And I think that should be, like, already expected, because if all you're saying is like, this game is garbage, why am I playing it, why would you want to take that review serious, right? Like, if you made the game and all people were saying was, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed, sure, some things need to be fixed and Treyarch needs to know about that. But if you have 3 million people like tweeting at you every day, changing their Twitter handles to the error code, no hate on Mr. X5 for that, but you know, yeah, you're gonna know it needs to be fixed. That is true. That is definitely a way for them to fix it. But at the same time, they're not gonna go into fixing it with passion, saying, we want this fixed so they can enjoy the game. They're gonna go in that we need this fixed because everyone's hating on the game for it, right? But yeah, blue screens definitely needed to be fixed, and for the most part, they are. I mean, you can get to like around 100 at least now, around 150 maybe, without the game crashing. Not a big deal. Easter egg crashes, again, they, for the most part, have been fixed. But one thing I wanted to complain about, and this isn't really as much complaining about the game, it's more complaining about the community. Everyone was like, fix the blue screens. Don't focus on anything. Don't focus on events. Don't focus on this. Don't focus on adding stuff in. Don't focus on the perks. Focus on blue screens. Only that, right? And basically, I'm gonna throw a picture on screen, and this describes it perfectly. Okay, you know, it's the surprised Pikachu meme, but instead it's like. Black Ops 4 community, or Zombies community, only fix blue screens, we don't care about anything else. Treyarch only fixes blue screens, doesn't fix anything else. Zombies community, and then the surprise Pikachu. And I don't know, man, but literally, as soon as that happened, like as soon as they only focused on blue screens, they didn't fix anything else, everyone started complaining. Why are you only focusing on blue screens? They weren't even that bad, you know? And I feel like that gets really annoying as a developer. Like, the community has been really toxic, but at the same time, I'm not saying this game is perfect, man. This game definitely deserved it. It wasn't ready to be released. They definitely should have pulled it, like waited, held it off, but they didn't. They stuck with it. Factions are supposed to be added next week. Hopefully that goes over well. Hopefully, you know, it's good. But yeah, one thing though. That they needed to do, they should have done it at launch. I think JC, I watched JC's whole video. He definitely talked about this. He said the one thing that they had to do was make sure that you had people playing for more than just the first week. And I feel like that's definitely something that they didn't do. because they had no events, no challenges, callings weren't in the game, factions weren't in the game, which they promised would be in the game. I mean, I guess they didn't specifically say it would be in their launch day, but you kind of assumed if they told you, you know, they're going to be in the game, that you kind of assumed it's going to be there at launch. You know, they weren't there. Custom mutations were though, but really they shouldn't, if callings weren't in the game, they shouldn't have added custom mutations, because they really go like hand in hand, you know what I mean? Like, you could have done challenges like get to this certain round only spawning in Brutuses, for example. You know, that Brutus only thing was a challenge for a bit that was in the community. I haven't done it. Maybe I'll stream it tonight or tomorrow, whenever. Not really sure. I should have traded my other weapon. Not really sure when this video is going up. I'm hoping to get it up tonight, maybe tomorrow morning or afternoon, because, you know, tonight is kind of it's 10 o'clock where I am. It's kind of a weird time to upload, but maybe I'll put it out tonight. I don't know, but yeah, people complained about that. They fixed the blue screens though now, and now, you know, Treyarch, now you have to focus on events. You can't just be like, okay, we fixed the blue screens, let's focus on multiplayer, let's focus on Blackout. Sure, those modes are probably more important to you, we get that. So multiplayer has always been the top game mode. Blackout is what they're most proud of right now. Sure, you're gonna have to fix that, right? But what they're doing wrong is they're only paying attention to Blackout. Not even as much multiplayer anymore. You can't really complain about them only fixing multiplayer now, because now, guess what? They only fix Blackout. There has been more, now I don't want to hate, again, I don't want to rant, but there has literally been more zombies content in Blackout than there are in zombies. Now I understand there's a reason for that, and that reason could be that you know, you change one thing in zombies like they did earlier, and one thing is completely broken and doesn't work anymore, like the magma gap when they fixed something. I think it was when they changed the steps, and the magma gap was completely useless. You couldn't use it, didn't work, it did 0 damage. You had to pull out a pack-a-punch weapon for it to do damage, or you could pull out your shield. But I don't know, man. You have to focus on events right now, okay? You can't just say, yep, we fixed blue screens, let's take a break. No, you can't. You can't. You have to get factions in the game, and you have to get callings in the game. Add factions next week, that's a great idea. But wait until DLC 1, which was leaked, by the way. Wait until DLC 1 to add callings in the game. You know, your weekly challenges, your daily challenges, etc., etc. Wait until DLC 1 so people are already playing the game, and then after that they're like, cool, there's these challenges to do. Don't make them be like, okay, there's challenges, and make them feel like they have to get online just to do challenges. Like, even if the reward isn't great, even if it's just plasmas, literally, I think JC said this as well, they would be fun to do as long as they were involved with custom mutations. Like, the challenges in Black Ops 3 were cool. They were fun challenges to do, but half the time it would either just be XP or diviniums, and they weren't really worth doing unless it was double diviniums. But the challenges wouldn't even be that good. It would be like, get 500 kills with a pack-a-punch sniper. No one wants to pack-a-punch a sniper to begin with, right? And it makes it even worse that they, you know, have to do it for the challenge. I just prestige now. I'm not using acid bombs or wraithfire, but you know, but I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm saying, but I'm worried you don't, right? So like, there would be no point bringing the challenges in. Sure, there's tons of people that still play this game. I play the game on my free time all the time. My friend Donovan, Captain Made, he's Prestige like 9, I think, Prestige Master almost. A lot of the YouTubers are like Prestige Master. I get that, right? Like that, you know, there's people that play the game regularly, but there's a lot of people that stop playing the game after like the first week. And that was something the game couldn't afford. That was the one thing they had to do, was they literally had to keep events pumping out. Hey, even if you only want to put events in Blackout, cool. But we need something in zombies, right? We need callings, we need factions, especially, you know, a battle pass in zombies would be great. That's something that should have been brought with the multiplayer one. You should have been able to upgrade it by playing zombies. But, you know, that obviously wasn't a thing. But they need events, man. Even if, you know, they're trash events that only give you plasmas, I don't think people would care. As long as they were fun challenges to do, like, you know, do this with only Brutuses spawning in, do this with only dogs spawning in, whatever you want to make the challenge, man. You got to do it, even if it's get to round whatever, only using pistols, only in the spawn room, only using box weapons, no box weapons, only snipers. You know, something, as long as it's not like get rebuild barriers in a certain amount of seconds, or get 500 pack-punch sniper kills. You know, it wouldn't be as bad in this because the snipers, the Paladin is actually pretty good now. It's actually pretty good in this game. The snipers are decent, and as long as some marksman rifles, you know, would count towards that, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad to put into the game. But that shouldn't be the challenge like every other day, right? You definitely have to mix it up, put different challenges in, make it more replayable. You could do literally, you know, events. Like, you know how Fortnite is doing this thing, and I hate comparing this game to Fortnite because they're very different games, and, you know, especially with Fortnite, they have so many people playing that the events aren't as difficult. They're probably very difficult to do, the Friday Night Fortnite stuff. They're probably very difficult to do, but I feel like they're not, it wouldn't be as difficult as it would be to add stuff like that into this game. But you could do challenges like speed runs for the main quest, right? You literally in the leaderboards can keep a record time of what you have done with the quest, and they could do that as an event, a live event. Who can get the fastest time doing 9? Greg FPS, my boy, has gone hard on 9, right? Doing it in like half an hour. That's crazy, man. Can't even begin to think of how hard that would be. But, you know, do stuff like that. That would be fun. Easter egg. Put the Easter eggs in custom mutations, okay? Like, wait until they've been solved. Wait a couple weeks. Whatever. Put them in right away and just make it so you can't get the challenges. Whatever you have to do so that you can do those Easter eggs in custom mutations, freaking do it, man. Like, you could do Easter egg only with only this weapons, excluding, you know, if you need the wonder weapon for the Easter egg, melee weapon Easter egg with an insane reward. Those things would be insane. And that's what they have to do if they want to fix Black Ops 4 Zombies. They don't have to add in new characters. They don't have to remaster old maps like they've been doing with multiplayer. That deserves its own video, but I don't want to rant too much. But, you know, like, they have to get events, they have to get replayability, and don't even bother adding it in at this point, because so many people have turned away from the game that there would be no point to put it in the game right now. Wait till DLC 1. People are already getting hyped. It was leaked. People are already hyped for DLC. DLC 2 was leaked as well. And just literally focus on the hype for DLC 1. Put out trailers. Like, literally every time you bring an event out, there better be a trailer for it. Like, even if it's just 9 Easter egg speedruns, show the characters doing the Easter egg, man. Do something that makes people want to play the game. Like, just patch notes, just a post on Twitter, doesn't work anymore, man. You see Fortnite, they do, if they can do an event, you know, they'll do, you know what I'm saying, man? They'll do an event for a hand cannon. They'll do an event for the LTM. You can do it for like, literally do challenges in Rush. Add limited time modes to zombies. Grief, you know? Turn. Add those in. Just cycle it in. I don't know, man. There's tons of stuff you can do with this game, and it's just sad that they're not doing them. This game had so much potential with the zombies if callings and custom mutations were both in the game. You could have done so much. It's not even funny. They could have stomped every single game. I'm not saying that they definitely could have done better than Fortnite, but they could have been a competitor. They were a competitor in the Blackout beta, and I don't know, they shouldn't have messed up. But I know that's easier said than done, obviously, but I just feel like these things need to be talked about, man, and not in like a rant way, because that probably gets really freaking annoying. You know, just going through your feed and you see people complaining about blue screens even though they're already fixed. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This game needs to be, you know, Black Ops 3, even off release, bro. Remember the Shadows of Evil grind? Everyone was trying to, I don't know. They just need to figure out something that people like, put it in the game. Custom mutations, factions, Easter eggs. Those 3 things need to be linked. I don't care what you say. You know, you can be like, oh, people will just do the Easter eggs with the doors. Then wait a week, put it in the next patch. There you go, man. It's really not that difficult. I mean, it probably is. I shouldn't say it's not difficult to put into the game. It's probably hard as frick to put those stuff in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you need replayability at this point, bro. You can't just get away with an update a month, an update every 3 weeks anymore. You know, you need constantly, weekly, if not bi-weekly updates. And if people aren't getting that, then they're not going to want to play your game. Why would you play a game that's not getting updated if you could play a game like Fortnite that's being updated weekly? And Fortnite constantly adding new LTMs, they're adding creative mode very soon. Like, why would you play this game? You know, maybe this game is more fun. I personally do think this game is way more fun, but it's really glitchy, and Fortnite has more events, more reasons to go back to play than this game. And that's what they need. They need reasons to go back to play, not just, oh, double XP. Sure, I played a lot during double XP, bro. I was like level 20 before double XP. And now I'm prestige, you know? They just have to do it. It doesn't work anymore to just not do anything, to like wait a month and just update the game when you add in DLC. That's just my take on it. Also, by the way, I just wanted to throw this in. I'm getting a PC soon, so you can check legit streams, not the PlayStation BS. Facecam will definitely be a thing eventually. Maybe some podcasts, some Let's Talks will definitely be done with Captain Made, like we've been planning to do for years. But you know what I'm saying, though, man? Has to be fixed. Has to be fixed. I'm currently doing the wall weapons only challenge, by the way. I know. I picked up the saw girl. Just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. But yeah, the game, it's fixed. It's playable. Look at this, round 11. Not a crash, no bugs so far. Everything's going great. But anyways, guys, that's what I think they need to fix BO4 zombies right now, man. Just events, custom mutations should be fun. You should have a reason to play it, because right now XP doesn't count towards it. Easter eggs don't count towards it. So why would you play it? Why would you play it until, like, if you're not Prestige Master? Once you get to Prestige Master, sure, it'll be fun. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Truly don't know. Maybe I'll stream in a minute. But yeah, needs to be fixed. Needs to be fixed. But anyways, guys, that's basically my video for today. Feels so good recording a video and not just streaming, bro. You don't even know. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Trying to work my way up in the zombies community as we speak. But anyways, guys, I'm Z-Dog, and I'm out.